I'm Chris Carey, and today I'm going to talk with you about the difference and the distinction between 2020 and 2021. As we know, 2020 was a very challenging year for most of us who identify as entrepreneurs and small business owners, small and mighty companies. 2020 came with a whole lot of challenges that none of us really saw coming. And even those of us who had contingency plans in place and backup plans and all that stuff were still left scrambling to some degree given what the year threw at us. If you found yourself being one of those people, one of those companies in 2020 who was just really hanging on, who was really just surviving, then it begs the question, what does 2021 really have in store for us? If 2020 was all about surviving, could 2021 really be about thriving? It's a good question. There's a lot going on here in 2020 that could be carried forward into 2021. And in this case, I mean the positive lessons. If in 2020 we learned how to really survive, my question is, in 2021, how can we use what we learned last year to apply to this year? If 2021 has some lessons for us, if it has some upgrades from 2020, I suspect that it actually does. Where you might find them is to look back at last year. So if last year was about the hanging in there, hanging on by your fingernails in some cases, what did that teach you about resiliency, about what's actually important in your business, about where you are interested in putting your time and energy and attention and focus? What can you remember about why you're in business, about why you do what you do for a living? And once you have those things settled, at least a little bit in your mind, how can we then turn around and use them in 2021? Let's look at an example. Let's say the why of your business is, I think of it as the save the whales kind of a statement, like this larger picture of why you're doing what you're doing, not just deliver lovely service to good people. That I think all of us are kind of in the business of doing that. Let's look at something a little bit deeper on the why level, like I'm out to change the planet, or I have a higher vision of what humanity could be. So if we have a larger why like that, then 2021 offers an opportunity for us to really look at what did we learn about our why in 2020 when our backs were up against the wall. Was there something that we could take about this larger why? If we're really here to elevate humanity, what did we learn on the personal level last year that we can apply on the macro level this year? With that line of thought, what I'd love for you to do is review 2020, the good, the bad, the ugly, all the things that happened. What did you learn? What can you remember about your larger why? And then let's turn it around and apply it to 2021. This could be the year of thriving, precisely because last year was so difficult. That's my challenge for you, and I look forward to hearing from you about how that goes. Welcome to 2021.